Hello and welcome back to Crypto Schnack. My name is Marian and I hope you had a great start into the weekend. And today we're gonna have another Tesla video with content from Jeff Roberts, who I'm allowed to partner with. So he allowed me to use his content in my video in the background, so we can have a look onto it and at the same time talk about Tesla news. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. That would really help me. I would really appreciate that. And furthermore, I will talk about a few small Tesla news. The weekend is always a bit more quiet, but what we will definitely do is we will look at the current construction we see. And as we are flying here, we do see that a lot of things have happened in the past days. And when I did the videos, I further concentrated on the actual news happening, and I didn't really talked about what happened at the construction site, as there was so much happening about Tesla in the world right now. But today we have a look, and we do see that they have put the concrete further in. The construction seems to go not only flat on the ground, but they are currently starting to work on building walls upwards. So this looks really good. If you missed my video yesterday, actually I talked about the fact that it is expected that the Model Y or the Model 3, it could still be changed, will be produced in the Giga Austin here, and they will try to actually produce it by Q2 next year. So I believe the strategy they have right now, if you're looking at the construction side, the strategy seems to be that they are starting, if we are looking at it right now on the right side here, and they seem to continue construction on the right side. At the beginning of the video, in the front over there, further north from the perspective we have right now, we do see that they have been digging a lot of holes. I do think that this is the area we see in Giga Berlin that is surrounding the stamping machines and all that, which we see here in the front, as well as the color makers and all that. So sorry for the terms, I had to use that one right now. But yeah, so the part we see here right now at the right side is the one that takes the most time. We have seen that the construction with that has started in Grünheide in Berlin as well, right at the beginning, and everything else came up with roof and piles and everything much faster as the stamping machines and everything surrounding that. So I do believe that on the right side we might see piles coming up soon. And the construction will further develop pretty fast because the way they are constructing is really efficient. So what they are doing here on the left side, which we see right now, I'm not really sure, but I do believe it will also be kind of a line factory for producing cars. I don't know where the priorities will be at the moment, but I do believe it will be on the right side. But we can also always be surprised because the same happened in Giga Berlin. They are constantly changing plans. They are constantly developing ways to be more efficient and produce or build factories more efficient. So it is always somehow a surprise where we will actually see what kind of production line and what cars might come out first. We have to remember that Elon Musk was stating that the semi-truck will be produced and delivered next year. So we have to consider that, the Cybertruck and the Model 3 and Model Y. So we do have two cars that will be launched And yeah, so I'm really excited to see where they set the priority and which car will be produced first in this factory. I furthermore actually have news from Tesla Shanghai. As I reported before, we all know that there are around 7,000 cars that are currently waiting to be shipped, and the strategy behind that is they are producing a certain amount of cars with certain categories. In this case, there were the long-range Model 3s. And those Model 3s are actually not bought at that point when they are produced. They are producing the cars and then they make it available to be bought. And actually, it is already sold out. So what happens is people go online, they see a car which is available they can buy. They buy this car, but the car might already be produced based on the criteria the people buy it. And it could even happen that a ship with 7,000 Model 3 starts shipping from Shanghai to Europe, which they do right now, but on the way while they are on the sea, actually, let's say 50% of the cars are still sold. So this is the strategy they have done before when they transported from Fremont, and they seem to continue doing this, and these 7,000 Model 3 seem to be sold out. A way to see that is actually when you live in Europe and you want to buy a Model 3 and you see that the Model 3 is available and a week later it's not available anymore, and they are not able to tell you an exact date, or the date is much more in the far in the future. It is pretty likely that this car will be then on the next trip. So I do believe currently that we might see such a high demand that this ship comes with 7,000 Model 3s and is already sold out, and the next 7,000 Model 3s are actually already currently produced for the next ship. And remember, they had a record September with 14,000 cars. So this is something I don't think is going to get less by the numbers. Another thing they have improved was the full self-driving capabilities, and this also means that the price will increase, and they have set it up to $10,000. So the reason why they can do that is because they are so far ahead of all the competition. That is one reason, but as well they know people want to buy a car with the option of this self-driving. And now imagine if you buy a car now with 10,000 with a capability of $10,000 worth for self-driving. Now actually the interesting part is happening. Remember when Elon Musk was saying that he believes the car will gain value by the lifespan they have. So when you buy let's say a house, you hope that your location and the area is increasing by value by time. So when you buy a Tesla right now, or you buy a normal car, this doesn't happen. So imagine Tesla is improving the capabilities of the full self-driving over the next 5 years. And now you buy the car, you buy the Model 3, and you add on the $10,000. So you actually paid $10,000. So the car is the extra price of the car plus the 10K. This is the price you have right now. But imagine if in 5 years you want to resell the car and you say, okay, I don't know, I get a Model Y, or I get a Cybertruck, or I get a car which we don't know yet, and you want to resell the car. We know the batteries get better, and so the car is not getting worthless. So I do believe the price of the car will increase by value, because the price for the FSD will be not 10K. I can guarantee you that. And in this case, I believe it could be 20K, it could be 40K. So imagine you have a car which is doubling in value over 5 years, because the updates Tesla is giving is making the FSD so much more worth, and people will be interested to buy a car with such capabilities. And people who are, it's like investing money in a stock or investing money in an apartment, because people who invest money right now into a Tesla can have a car in 5 years that is twice as much worth. And this is the thing I'm finding hilarious. I do find it hilarious slash funny, and I do find it just astonishing what Tesla is trying here. So how can you increase the value of a car? You can do it by buying right now a Tesla, and you hold on to the Tesla, you drive your Tesla, and in 5 years, once you want to buy a new car, you can actually flip the Tesla, because the price of this will be much higher. Of course, the issue will be then if you buy a new car and then you have the option to buy again the full self-driving. Well, of course, then you might pay more, but then you're investing again into the future. This is why Tesla has stated, and Elon Musk stated, that a Tesla could be worth around $200,000 in the future, because of the capabilities they are inventing, the options they are adding, and this is why it is, buying a Tesla is something you are investing into the future. So, and this is what Panasonic is doing right now as well. They have actually made money based on the batteries, and now they are planning to ramp up production of the 4680 battery cell. So guys, this is all from my side today. If you enjoy my video, if you like what I'm talking about, feel free to follow my channel. And if you're still listening to my videos, of course, I hope you enjoyed my video. And any kind of support is really important for me. So guys, I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it and take care.